As a person who is not a fan of YSL Black Opium, I was so excited and so curious to blind buy the Eau de Parfum glitter version. What are my thoughts about it? Am I a Black Opium fan now? Or am I still like, meh? Hello, my gorgeous ones. Welcome to Aleisha Budget Beauty. My name is Aleisha. Here on my channel, I love all things affordable fashion, beauty, and fragrance. I do hauls, tutorials, reviews, blind buys of flankers that I don't like, just for you guys, all sorts of fun stuff. So if that sounds good to you, please subscribe, stick around, be a friend. So yes, I do kind of feel like I did this for you guys. I took one for the team. I am notoriously not a fan of Black Opium. I know that it is a beloved fragrance. I know it is so many people's favorite fragrance out there. Let me just give you guys a little backstory on Black Opium and my thoughts on it, the regular Black Opium. I've always wanted to love it. I've always thought the bottle was absolutely gorgeous. I honestly had not smelled it in years and years and years. Back like about 2 years ago. It had been years before that since I had smelled it, and I knew that I hated it way back when, and I thought, you know, my nose has changed some. I like a lot of fragrances that I wouldn't expect to like now, or that I didn't used to like. So I actually got in a sample of the Eau de Parfum, and I loved it. I loved that sample. I got a lot of this like sexy vanilla and like gorgeous coffee, and I thought it was so pretty. And so I thought, you know what? I think I love this now. And I bought a full size, got in that full size, took one spray, and thought I was being pumped. It smelled nothing like my sample. I figured that maybe my sample had probably macerated a lot and really changed, but the full-size bottle that I got, it was just a patchouli bomb. And the patchouli in Black Opium is the type of patchouli that, for whatever reason, my nose picks up trash and dirty diapers. Sometimes patchouli, like a chocolatey patchouli, I actually do really enjoy and like. Sometimes I can even get down with an earthy patchouli. It all depends on how it's blended. But there is sometimes a poopy, trash sort of patchouli that my nose hates. And I do pick it up in a lot of fragrances with patchouli. And that's all I could smell in the Black Opium. I went back and smelled that sample, and actually I would say maybe it was the maceration thing, but when I went back and smelled the sample, it smelled like the bottle. So I don't know if that one day it was just really working for me, but I thought, nope, that's it. I do not like Black Opium. So there's my history on that. So when I saw this was being advertised, number one, just the bottle. I mean, you had me at silver glitter and some pink. I mean, what can I say? I'm just a basic Barbie bee like that. So I thought, okay, it also has a marshmallow musk accord. That sounds delicious. Vanilla bourbon, coffee. I was like, that sounds so much better than Black Opium. So I got this baby in. So you're getting a lot of my first thoughts about this. I will be very honest and transparent. These are my first thoughts. Let me go ahead and spray it again. I don't think that I need to, because I will say I can tell this is a well-performing fragrance. But a lot of times you need to get a couple sprays off. We say off the top, but it's really off the bottom. And so here we go again. It projects. This does last. I sprayed it several hours ago and I could still really smell it, but let's go again. Okay, this takes me on a bit of a journey. And honestly, like a journey that goes back and forth. I feel like a ping pong ball here every time that I'm smelling this. I can already tell this is a fragrance for me that if I choose to keep it and if I choose to wear it, it has to be a sillage thing for me. It has to be a projection thing for me. I think it smells quite nice. Right now, talking to you guys, I get a lot of orange blossom for sure. And that marshmallowy thing, I think, is coming from the orange blossom. I'm also getting a bit of just regular opium, Black Opium DNA, but not too heavy on the patchouli. As I'm just talking, waving my arms around, my sillage around me. When I put my nose up to this, I do make that face a little bit because I get that style of patchouli that I don't like. The style that turns a fragrance into your diaper genie. Now, I know not everyone gets that from patchouli. I know not everyone gets that from black opium. My kids and my husband all think black opium smells like trash, like garbage. So it's not just me. My husband's not my blood, so he definitely has that nose that doesn't like it either. So some of you guys who do think black opium stinks or you don't like that patchouli, this may be difficult for you. You're not getting that much different from the regular DNA, except I do think that that vanilla bourbon and that orange blossom in here, that marshmallow musk accord is helping the matter. I think that out of the two, I definitely prefer this one over regular black opium. If you are someone who loves black opium and you would love just a little bit more of a Love Don't Be Shy version of it, honestly, I think this smells like black opium and Love Don't Be Shy had a baby. I think it smells more like black opium than Love Don't Be Shy, but I think the two of them together, if you have the two, you could layer them and probably get this. But if you like the idea of adding a little bit of orange blossom marshmallowiness to your black opium because you love it, you'll go crazy for this. I think you'll absolutely love this. And there are a couple of times when I put my nose up to it too, I get almost like this clean scent to it. Now, I don't know, on like Ulta's website, it only lists, it says, you know, just the marshmallow accord, the vanilla bourbon, the coffee, and it doesn't say anything about bergamot or any citrus, but if you look up other notes like on Fragrantica, it will list some of those citrus notes at the top. So I don't know if that's what's giving me occasionally like this sort of soapy vibe, but it's only every once in a while. It's not every time I smell it. It honestly doesn't project that way. It's only when I put my nose up to it. But overall, when I'm talking and everything, I'm getting whiffs of orange blossom and some black opium with the patchouli kind of toned down. I think that marshmallowiness definitely tones down that patchouli. So honestly, I went from, oh, I hate this, or not hate it. I just was like, ugh, this is a disappointment. I didn't know it was gonna smell this much like black opium. When I have my nose up, I'm like, dirty, stinky patchouli. But as I've worn it and like walked around the house and what I'm smelling on myself, I'm actually quite enjoying a lot more than sticking my nose up to it. And sometimes I have to remind myself with fragrances, you know, I'm not always testing them, you know, like I can be like a normal person out in the world that's just wearing a fragrance and my bubble around me is what I smell, not constantly doing this. So I think I'm kind of do enjoy this, and I think I may keep it. It's definitely for me a several steps above the regular black opium. So what would I rank? I would give this like a 6 or 7 out of 10. For me, it's not a 10 out of 10. It's not cheap. I luckily had points. I had a coupon. I had a gift card. So I think I almost got this for free, and I did get the 30 ml, the smallest size, because I knew it was a gamble. I'm glad that I did. If for some reason I go through it, if I end up falling in love with this, then I'll invest in a bigger one. But the other thing I want to point out real quick about the bottle, yes, I love the silver and the glitter, but I don't know if I love, it's very gritty. Like it's textured. It doesn't rub off or anything, but I kind of wish that there was like a slick film across it and the glitter was trapped underneath. Just because I'm thinking if you have texture to a bottle, if your hands are ever kind of grimy, if you were to drop this and it didn't break into the dirt, like it's gonna get real dirty. That's just like a little bitty thing, but this ain't cheap. So I wanna tell you all the details. Yeah, not a complete fail. I'm still not a Black Opium flanker lover. I'm just not. I'm not really the audience, but I hope that I can objectively review it for you guys who are lovers. I think you will love this. If you're not a lover, I would go spray it in the store. Go spray it in the store, wear it around, maybe go twice, wear it, and see how you like your scent bubble. Don't just stick your nose right up to it and smell it like crazy. See what you emit. See the sillage that you're emitting and see if you like that better. I hope that this helped you guys, and thank you so much for watching. And as always, have fun shopping, budget shopping, and smelling fabulous. Bye.